Hey, what is up guys? Today's video I will show you the games which brought me to #1 in a global tournament. I think this is one of the best videos I ever shared and most likely the best gameplay I ever shared on my channel. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to share the video with your friends because I just put so much effort in this global tournament because I really tried to finish high and I'm still there. On this account I have already #2 global tournament finished, so it's one of my mini accounts. I will try to get #1 this time. And there are a lot of Lavas players, a lot of Graveyard players, a lot of Giant Skeleton clone deck, the one I shared. And I was like, which deck should I use? And I'm like, 3.0 minor wallbreakers. Like,
I'm back.
This is deck which I finished #5 in the ladder last season, but instead of the bats I used Hunter because there's so much barrier, so much lava on you, so you really need to rely on the Hunter. I'm gonna show you some games, like the games which brought me to #1, the biggest hard counters in Clash Royale, and if you wanna win with this deck, you need to play perfect. It's so hard, but it makes so much fun. I would say I'm gonna go into the most insane games I ever shared on the channel. So guys, here in this game we got sniped by Slatgo King. So Slatgo King, I don't really know him, but he sniped us. He has Baby Dragon, Log, Tornado, Arrows. So I don't really know how are we able to win this game. I don't know. I'm speechless. When I played these games I was like, how I'm supposed to win this game. So it was just incredible. So you always want to pressure opposite lane. Like the best tip for this deck, if you play against a Graveyard deck, your most important card are the Hunter and the Spear Goblin. So you most of the time just want to go for Spear Goblin on the Graveyard. Kind of switch up the placement because most of the time if they have poison, they're going with preemptive poison. And your best defensive sequence is going in with the Spear Goblins, Miner, Wall Breaker, Log on the Graveyard, Knight, and then when they use the poison on the Spear Goblins, you have another Spear Goblin. So you want to play your Spear Goblins first, and then you want to pressure to cycle back to them after. This is a really important key, which you see. For sure it's not possible in every game I play, but I always try to do that. So I'm gonna fireball that. He's just gonna play the Baby Hide. No wallball connection, unfortunately. So we're going for Knight this time. We go for Spear Goblins. We go for Miner here at the bridge. Our cycle wasn't as good as I wanted to have. So you guys see a ton of damage. I wasn't able to play a Hunter because you see it, Giant Skeleton on the right side got so much damage. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to win this. We got sniped. Like, what I'm supposed to do? But you guys will see, we are coming back here. Like, I don't know. We're just coming back. So I know the tower is gonna be falling down, but I still try to defend a bit. So after that I know, okay, tower down, yes, no way. So I'm gonna pressure here, and especially right now it's like for me really important. I should have played the mine on the safe spot, by the way. Like not the biggest mistake I ever did in my life, but it's a huge misplay. So I'm gonna show you, by the way, after this Graveyard game, another Lava game, because Lava is like the toughest matchup, I would say. So, and I want to show you, like, there's so much Graveyard and so much Lava, and this is like the most important matchups to beat in this global tournament. So what's your guys' opinion, by the way, on the global tournament? Let me know in the comment section. You guys prefer triple over normal? I really have fun. I really have a lot of fun. So I was like talking really bad about it before. I was like, I don't really like it. It's not really skill based, but I like it because Miner Wallbreaker is viable, and I didn't really expect it. So we go for Miner on the safe spot, and we're really aggressive here with the spell cycle. So because I know at 1-1 it's always possible to win against Graveyard. So, but I know right now here, yeah, that was, by the way, really great play by us. So we're taking a ton of damage, but I knew I have to be aggressive. So here, that was like a kind of messed up freeze. I still need to go for Bomb Tor, but at least I'm back kind of. I played really aggressive Miner fireballing like a Giant Skeleton. I don't really know how we're able to defend this. So we're going in for Miner, we go for Hunter high, and now we're just gonna pressure him here. He's just gonna use this. So I think I'm just gonna lock this, and the Hunter is still alive and it's getting one ship. So great place here. We're gonna be aggressive because I know he wants to freeze, and if I'm being aggressive he can't freeze. As I said, we're going with the Spear Goblins, keeping up the pressure, cycling back to another Spear Goblins. This was like a perfect sequence I meant like 2 minutes ago, how you're playing this matchup. So we're going in with a high Hunter to kill the Baby Dragon, and we have like a Goblin gang on the field with just the Spear Goblins. This is nasty. So we're going in for Hunter as a protection. We're going for Miner. We're going in for Fireball. Miner always on the safe spot to get more chip damage, especially if the Knight is tanking. It really helps out. I think the Hunter gets the shot. And yeah, I know right now it's gonna be tough. So I'm going for knight like that. I always want to keep up the pressure. So we go for miner, we go for wall breaker here. I'm gonna log this time. Now I'm just gonna drop my spears because I know there's no way he's gonna freeze it. Look at the Hunter. Hunter's connecting. He's so low on elixir. I'm gonna keep up the pressure. Hunter is not able to get the last shot. Eos is coming down. Miner in the back. He has the freeze. He has the arrows. Arrows are coming late. Log is enough. We're taking this game against 4 counter spells. And I don't know how we did that. That was just insane and I'm still speechless. I don't really know how I did that, but I was able to take it up. So next game against, that was, by the way, at the time I did this game, the number 1 player. You saw it before, he's right now the number 2 player. And he plays the most difficult player. This is like the most difficult matchup. You guys gonna see, he's really messing up there. He's playing Lava Hound, Valkyrie, Lumberjack, Wizard, Electro Dragon, and the Lightning. This is the toughest matchup you can ever face. And you guys will see how I'm gonna try to beat that. So, I'm still speechless. I still don't know how we did that. So, he's using a Valkyrie and I really need to keep up the pressure. My favorite starting moves, even Turbo Elixir time, Wall Breaker, just at the bridge, and just at the bridge. Like, at one side you can do it. Going for Miner, going with Spear Corps. So, this is like my favorite moves to do. So, he's gonna drop a Lava. And we still need to defend opposite side. And I'm like, our cycle is kind of awkward, what I'm supposed to do. So we go for high knight here. And yeah, we're going in for mine also. Just keeping up the pressure. As always, this is the most important thing. So he's just able to lightning that. And like, it's so annoying. I'm going to go high with this. And now I'm like, okay, we lost. GG, bro. Go for fireball here. Going in with a hunter at least. And now going for wall breaker. I'm like, okay, we are still in that. I thought like we lost our tower already. So we go for high spear corps here, great spear corps, go for another boy like that. And I didn't really expect us to defend this, so we go for miner this time, we go for log. And we still are gonna go in with this. I think one of the wall breakers should connect, he's still gonna nail that, so there's not connecting. I'm like, what I'm supposed to do? Our cycle wasn't optimal, this is not the cycle I wanna have. So we go for miner, we go high with a hunter, we go for bomb tower high. And we go for Warbreaker in case he wants to lightning something. So even with defending the balloon flawless, the lava out is still chipping away. And this is like the most annoying thing you can have in this matchup. If the lava is just chipping away, and there's like no way. We are playing defensive, like perfect defense right now. So we go for high hunter here. We're using that. We're still gonna go in on the right side. He used at the same time a wizard. Really unfortunate once again. We're using a knight. We need to be aggressive here. Unfortunately, the lock is not gonna kill the wizard. So we're still gonna lock that because it's gonna tank now, or like still gonna tank. So we go for, I know like what I'm supposed to do. Go for high hunter. He's just gonna do that. Just gonna do that. I'm gonna go with that. I'm going with to kite it over. He's gonna use a tornado, which I'm like, oh, this wasn't not the best tornado of all time, but he can do that, right? So you go for another hunter here. He's just gonna lightning me, and it's just about lightning cycling me out right now. And I'm like, this is it. Look at the damage. We didn't even do any damage right now. So I'm just gonna lock it back. And I really need a huge comeback right now. So this was like a great scene for me because the miner in the back, because it was like I need to do it, but still not getting any damage. So I think we're gonna fireball this. Great fireball, go for high spear corps, and right now I think we're playing really good Clash Royale. So we're going in here with the boy, he's dropping another Valkyrie, we're keeping up the pressure on this side. So we're using a log, we're using spear goblins, we're using another miner, we're using wallback on this side, and I'm like, wait, what is he doing? What is he doing? Wait, I'm like, whoa, calm down, it's still not game. I don't really want to lose time. Am I gonna defend it or not? So I'm gonna go with the fireball, and now lava is not enough. We're taking another win, another huge comeback with my wall breaker, and I was like, how did we do that? What the heck, guys? So guys, another game I want to share you is like the lava variation once again, this time with barbarians, and we played against Razor. I played before against him, so I think that's like the only matchups you really need to learn, like this Lavon deck and Graveyard. So against the other Splashyard deck, I don't really have like the best opponent there. I faced like just Lava in the last games because I got sniped a lot and stuff. But like as a tip against Graveyard, it's like the same as the last Graveyard game I shared against the Giant Scallion. You really want to be aggressive, and you really need to be careful with giving your opponent poison value, and don't let the opponent try to activate King Tower. So you guys see right now, a great tip against Lava Balloon, by the way, is also if the opponent is going in with an early balloon, or like an early lava. You can use 2 bomb towers to kite it to the king tower. I think you guys saw it already, like the 2.6 players are doing it against lava 2 with the cannon. So that's just a great tip. If you have the possibility to do that, king tower activation always helps, especially against lava. You can also try to activate it against not the Skeleton Dragon, the Electric Dragon, but it's really hard because most of the time they're like just supporting it, or like they're supporting it enough. So we're doing this here. And yeah, I was kind of happy that the hunter did his job, so we're going for log. But still, look at the lava Hound chipping away, and Razor is not one of the worst players in the world, so we need to go for fireball here, and he's playing another lava Hound. So I'm like, are we still able to win this game? But I think in this situation we get a huge connection, but at the same time the spear gobs were kind of wasted, so he's gonna use a lava Hound now, and I'm like predicting his. Because if you play the bomb tower like that against a lava Hound player, if the opponent pre-plays like lava balloon at the bridge, the balloon goes in front of the lava Hound. So we're cycling back with aggressive miner, going with a hunter in the back, and yeah, I really like to do that. By the way, bomb tower bomb plus fireball is killing electric dragon. It's like a really smart tip as well you could rely on. So we get a connection here. We go with a high bomb tower this time. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna lose my tower most likely. There's like no way we're gonna defend this push. And you guys gonna see, I think this balloon is not gonna get a hit. So close, but you guys see fireball. And yeah, this is tower. And I'm like, whoa, how broke is lava Hound? Nerf lava Hound. And yeah, against graveyard at 1-1, it's a good position. Against lava Hound, not really, because they're able to play the troops in the same lane as your tower. And then it is like soon they're just gonna play lava balloon in the pocket in triple exit. So tower trade is not the way to go against lava balloon, but we are in a position, so crying is not helping. So we go for miner, go for wall breaker. You always try to go with miner knight, miner wall breaker. We need to get chip damage on. There was like a huge connection. By the way, we played the hunter high on the left side to make sure. Yeah, to make that, we're gonna cycle like wall breaker to the right. Always keep out the pressure because he has to defend it, and we go for high hunter this time. And it was like I don't really know how we defend it, but we did it. So I know he wants to go for another lava one, so we're gonna keep up the pressure here that he's not able to lava here. He doesn't have anything great in cycle. His snake is out of cycle. He needs to go in with the tornadoes. So we go with another knight. We're going to use spear gobs after it's connected, and now we're just gonna use a miner. So I think we're just gonna fireball the electric normal wizard. It's a normal wizard, guys. So here I'm like, oh, maybe I'm joking, maybe I'm overcommitting, so I need to go in for miner. And he's just gonna drop lava loon at the river. And I'm like, come on, this is not you can't do that to me. And there was a great bomb tower placement, by the way, and look at that, the bomb tower is cleaning up everything. I'm still gonna fireball to make sure, and I'm like, this is game, this is my game. So he's still gonna use his wizard. I'm like, oh, wizard, stop, wizard. And fortunate for us, we retargeted, so this is like it. Just going for the bomb tower like to the king tower. He's going all in. Fireball log is enough. GG's, well played. If you guys want to see more gameplay like that on my channel, I will try to finish #1 this global tournament. I have a #2 finisher already in global tournament. This time it's time for #1. We still have 2 losers open, so we are like in a really comfortable position here. Let me know if you guys like this videos, like the special triple exit tournament videos, because I'm like for sure it's not helping you in a normal game mode. I think like still you get some tips, but overall I just want to share the gameplay because I think it's one of my best games I ever did in my life. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to use creator code MORT. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends. I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna see you in one of my next videos. Peace out, thanks for watching, and goodbye, guys.